Listen up.
It's the number one voice of the tri-state. I'm number one. It's Cooking Up 215. So let the show begin.
Turn me up.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth Cooking Up 215, where we get you up close and personal with your favorite artists, entrepreneurs, shakers, and move makers. And well, we got one of the city's finest entrepreneurs. You know, we got Miss Dominique Ryan in the building. How you doing, Miss Dom?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Nice to finally be officially acquainted. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been to your place of business before. You know what I'm saying? Now you in mine.
Yes.
Now you in my kitchen. I've been in your kitchen. Now you in my kitchen.
I'm
That's
excited.
dope. That's dope. I had your food real good. You know what I'm saying? And y'all been there for a while.
Yes.
You know, I think it's really special to be able to open up a business, especially in Philly,
Right.
and be able to maintain, you know, for so many years, even through pandemic.
Yes.
You managed to come out on the other side of that. What was that like owning a business during pandemic?
It was difficult. I think that we all were learning and growing and going through something together. So the transitions, you know, initially restaurant businesses were attacked the most because I guess they felt like the close quarters or people sitting together was going to, you know, make us people sick. So it was like all the precautions that we had to keep taking weekly turned into daily, you know, so, and then we kind of like got shut down. So it was a growing process, but you know, I'm an innovator. I just kept coming up with different stuff, you know. I took my glass out of my front door and actually put a piece of plastic inside of it and cut like a hole so I could just start serving people through the little hole. And then it was just like me and my staff in there. So, you know, we was like adapting.
Figuring it out,
adapting and trying to figure it out.
Did you see yourself coming out on the other side of that? Did you like, did it ever get dark and gloomy?
I think that the first part that was hard was contactless, cashless. Everything had to kind of be like
floating through the air.
Yeah. So a lot of people were, you know, upset, and it took some time, but I think that once everybody kind of figured out other ways, and you know, even with programs and development, they were working at the same time trying to figure out like online order systems, like outside of like DoorDash, Uber Eats, just for the merchant by themselves. Because they was like, we can't take cash, we can't do this, we can't touch nobody, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. So, you know, quarantine, us being had to be in at a certain time, like the curfew.
It was everything.
It was so many things, but I think that, you know, every day I was just being innovative, like, all right, what I'm gonna think of tomorrow. You know, I'm a hustler. So.
I feel like if as a business owner with a brick and mortar, you made it through that part and you was able to, you know, figure it out, mix and move.
Yes.
Then you got it. Because if that didn't stop you, ain't nothing gonna stop you at this point. So you're here to stay now.
Thank you.
You're here to stay. So, you know, I'm sure y'all noticed we doing something a little different. Y'all know we normally sitting down talking, you know, at the counter. But right now we at the stove because, you know, Miss Dom, she about to show us how she get busy. You know, she get busy in her kitchen. She gonna come get busy in our kitchen. So let the people know what you making for us real quick.
So they can't see everything, but today I was going to make just something small, something quick. We would have a grilled Caesar salad that we sell at the restaurant. It's basically romaine, like we cut it in half. The stalk, we serve the whole stalk, and then we grill it on the grill. We make the Caesar dressing from scratch. We normally use shaved Parmesan, but I couldn't find any blocks of Parmesan cheese tonight.
Okay.
So we just have regular shredded Parmesan, and then fresh cracked pepper, and I'm gonna put a couple of grilled shrimp on there too, you know, throw it on top. But it is a warm salad. I believe it's a European dish.
That's
like
dope.
The char salads, but it's really, really good.
Well, let's get to it. I'm gonna be a sous chef today. Let me know what you need. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have some fun today.
Okay, cool.
All right, so how we starting this off?
I guess we could start by prepping the dressing.
Okay.
Because the salad can go last. That's quick. So.
Okay. So what we need for that? We got some. How you say this?
Worcestershire.
You know how to say that? Worcestershire.
Yes.
That's exact. Worcestershire.
That's what I say. I don't know how Worcestershire.
All right.
I don't know. You know.
Worcestershire sauce. Something like that.
No.
So I don't know. Yeah,
what?
I don't know.
Say that again.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Ain't it like Worcestershire? Worcestershire sauce.
No. Worcestershire.
You missed a lot of syllables in there, but
no, because it's supposed to be silent.
All these,
I don't think you say all these letters.
They just put them in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I got you.
And we got Dijon mustard.
Some Dijon.
We need olive oil. Oh, I don't have that. I'm sorry. But vegetable oil.
We'll make it work.
Okay. Lemon juice. We use a fresh lemon.
Some fresh squeezed lemon. I like that.
The egg yolks.
Some eggs.
Yes. Some anchovies.
Ooh, and some anchovies going in there? That's different.
Garlic.
Garlic.
And the Parmesan cheese.
Yes,
I do have mayonnaise that's on standby just in case. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I like to throw a little bit in there. You don't necessarily need it, but just in case.
Just in case? Mm-hmm. A little thickener?
Yes.
Got you.
All right,
let's get busy on them.
Okay.
And, I'm going to ask you some questions. Well, we're going to talk. We're just going to talk while we do this. So you go ahead and you do your thing.
Okay.
Uninterrupted. So before the kitchen, it was the studio.
Oh, you been in my business.
Yeah, all in your business. All up in your business. You hear me?
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
You've been in my business. Okay.
So your artist name was Design.
No, it wasn't.
Was it?
No.
It wasn't?
It started off like that. That was very beginning. The name is Dominique Ryan.
Right.
That is the artist name.
That's the artist name?
Yes, Dominique Ryan. Yes.
Okay. So where did Design come from?
It was just a joke. Like,
that wasn't like your rap genre. Like,
no, I wasn't a rapper. I'm a singer.
And all that type stuff.
No. It was like just the boys in the studio playing around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They just called me Dizam, so it was just like a joke. But it's always been Dominique Ryan.
Okay.
But you clearly must have talked to somebody that knew me from the past because Dizam is definitely an insider.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's an insider joke. But yes.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And you actually like was getting busy in the music though, like songs on the radio.
I was.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I had a couple placements. I actually wrote for a couple artists as well.
Yeah.
I did a song for OMG Girls back then. I wrote for a few other like local artists here in Philly.
Yeah.
And then I used to work with this guy named Scott. He's in LA now too. I actually have a lot of music I've recorded. I only put out maybe like 2 or 3 songs to the world, and I did some other stuff. I can't remember, but I did that. That was a very long time ago. But yes, I have had a few things and a few placements. Yes, in the past. Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy. So what made you stray away from the music?
It wasn't necessarily a stray away. Honestly, I thought that the music. I thought that the restaurant would be able to help bring in extra money to finance my music career, but unfortunately the restaurant business is a very exhausting, time-consuming business, so it actually kind of killed my music career because
it takes over.
It did, and I had to spend so much time in the restaurant that I barely had time to go to the studio anymore. So
that's crazy because we kind of went through that same thing. So we had initially started podcasting, like, man, this was like before people knew a podcast. It was like 2015 or 16 or so.
Okay.
And we started a lounge because you don't make money off of your hobby from the rip. You know what I'm saying? Right. So this is something we did out of love. So it was like, all right, let's start a business to bring in some cash. And lounge was popping. It was bringing in money. RL was actually one of my partners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was popping, but like you said, it becomes everything.
Yes.
It's like you wake up and the first thing you're doing, you got to go to the store, you prep, you have no time to do anything. So we like, man, we're going to shoot, we're going to bring people to the restaurant, we're going to shoot in the restaurant. That thing took over and it was like, yeah, you got to a point where you had to choose one or the other. It was like, unfortunately, we had a fire and that kind of like forced us, like, let us know, like, all right, that's where we're supposed to be at.
I mean, I don't necessarily think that I chose one over the other. It definitely just kind of just took over.
Right.
If I had the opportunity, if I was able to still record, I might have. But once time started passing by, I kind of, when I did get some freedom, I just kind of wanted to hang out. I didn't even care because I felt like even when you in the studio, that's also very time consuming. Like when I used to record, I just remember like being there or like even like rehearsals for shows because I did a lot of shows. I performed a lot of places here. And just being outside till 2, 3 in the morning, like I have a son. So sometimes like stuff like that is like, I don't always want to be outside all the time.
Right.
So that was kind of a thing that I kind of just decided like, now we at the peak of where we need to be with the store. I'm just going to like start living life. So
yeah, you're going to focus on everything else and not pick up another thing to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened.
Okay. So Chop Mosley shot like your first music video?
Yes, he did a few of my music videos. Yes.
That's crazy. Chop Mosley was like one of when we originally started shooting. He was one of our original guests and everything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yes, he did both my videos actually. I was probably working with Chop from the beginning before he even really started working with other artists. I probably was like one of his first.
One of his first ones.
Yeah, because I linked up at the studio, and then this is probably like so long ago, but these guys, they had like reps or whatever it was called, like Big Paper Gang. So, do you remember them from Uptown?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I'm from Uptown.
Oh, you're from Uptown. Oh, okay.
I know Big Paper.
Oh, okay. I was like the first lady of Big Paper, but I was a singer. Yeah, so I was the only girl that they had like signed with them, and they like that was like a thing back in the day too. Like you'd be like with a little group or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, right. That was always the thing.
So that was who I kind of was doing a lot of music with. So Chop is friends with them, and that's kind of how we got plugged in. And all that kind of stuff, but yes, that's
the Uptown thing. So you from Uptown?
No, I'm from South Philly.
How you get mixed with Uptown dudes and you from
Studio?
South
Being in the studio was in South Philly. The one that used to be near what's that? Foreman Mills, Joe Mars down on Jackson Street near 2300 Arena. They used to have a studio inside of there, and I would go to that studio all the time.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So, and then on top of the music, you was modeling too.
You was really in my business.
Yeah.
You was really in my business.
Because it's like she like a star chef in the city, one of the hottest restaurants. She had to be popping. You know what I mean? You got some friends in high places. There's no way you just popped up cooking.
I do.
And got all these friends all around the city.
I'm
you know what I'm
screaming,
saying?
yeah. So it actually was a lot of transitions. It went from like Dominique the model, Dominique the singer, Dominique the teacher, and then Dominique the chef.
That's crazy.
I've been. I have worn a few hats, but yeah, I was
you
modeling.
Like to shine in all your places. I see.
What do you mean? What is
meaning? Like you stand out in whatever position it may be. If it's modeling,
I try
that's a natural shining position.
Okay.
Music, you on the radio. Some people do music and never see a track on the radio or get a placement.
Right,
you know
right. I mean, I like performing more than I did anything else. Like I used to do open mics at time, and
you opened up for Maya.
I did. You really was in my business. That's so. That's so funny. Yes, I opened up for Maya. I also opened up for. I did the national anthem a few times for like fights at 2300 Arena.
Damn.
What's that group? That sing like what's that man? Silk. I opened up for Silk before when they performed here in Philly. I've opened up for a few people. Music was my thing. I always loved to do it. I dance. I do all that kind of stuff. So that's funny. Yeah, I did those things in the past.
That's dope. That's dope.
The old life.
Yeah, no, you had a full one though, and then you still out here.
I did.
And the restaurant is top notch.
Thank you.
Featured on TV now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Through Chef Gordan.
I'm making a
show.
paste, by the way. Just so we ain't tell the people we was doing this. Is 2 cloves of garlic and 1 2-ounce pack of anchovies. I'm chopping it down to make the paste, the base. But
that's the base of the dressing?
Caesar dressing.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I thought that was just like a mix to kind of like go in, like, mesh with the salad. That's part of the dressing.
No, it's dressing. Yes, it's the base. I'm making it into like a paste.
She's giving out secret recipes right now. We got to watch closely.
But,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, that part, I definitely lived a full life. I definitely think that I did a lot of exciting things. I work with some great people that have moved on and are doing greater things too in the music industry too. So yeah, my boo Nettie Wood, she was like my first producer. She actually make beats, and a lot of females didn't make beats during the time when I was
back then.
Yeah, so she's in LA now. She actually works with like everybody. Like she's had placements with her and K Michelle. I think she's done stuff with like Kanye. Like Nettie Wood, she is the bomb. That's my boo. Her and my son share the same birthday too, so I always gotta call her on her birthday. But she was just amazing because I write. So I wrote a lot of my own music, and I would write it and then just like read it or like sing it or like try to like harmonize it, and she would build the beat around the words. That's and I never seen anybody do anything so amazing, so talented. She's really a talented
that's
producer.
Different.
Yeah, so it was always such a good vibe, always such good chemistry, and everybody started signing contracts and moving on. So
everybody got their thing.
Yeah, but I had to start working with other people. But she was one of the people that helped start like the launch, and Dominique Ryan.
That's super dope. That's super dope. Yeah, your experience is crazy. And so, would you say your love for music is more or less your love for cooking? You know what I mean? If you had to choose one, like, you know, your restaurant's up there, or, you know, your other life, where you would be at this very time if you would have stayed in the music game.
I feel like sometimes I wish I would have went full throttle, only because, I wash my hands. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, get busy.
I wish that I would have went full throttle, only because the time when I came into business, you had to be a real singer. You had to really shine, and like now you don't really need to do but so much. And I felt like if I was able to continue to do what I was doing, I would be like a powerhouse. I would probably been like I was probably like a female singing version of Megan Thee Stallion before Megan Thee Stallion, because like the music was like always raunchy and graphic. I mean, that's my fellow Aquarius sister. So you know that they say about the Aquarius is like Young Miami and all them kind of girly girls. But you know, we get a little.
I'm gonna step over here. I'm gonna let you what's name, so in case they can see you too while you.
Okay.
I might be blocking that one. I'm blocking that one. I find it in between.
You good? That's kind of true.
There you go.
Let me back up some.
Yeah, no, you still good. So
but
that way I can see you too when you talk.
I mean, I don't think that I don't have any regrets about it, but I definitely felt like I wish that I would have tried to push it some more or do a little bit more to kind of see where I would have gone just on my own, because times just changed and things have gotten different. And I think that, you know, that's the only part that I skipped. And if I would have stayed, you know, who knows what it would have been. But I mean, I like cooking, but I don't know what it would have come from that. So I don't think I could pick one or the two. Like I think that I did what I needed to do in both aspects, if that makes any sense.
Got you.
Okay.
Yeah, with time. Yeah. Like I said earlier, divine timing. It's crazy how it works.
Right.
Like you got what you were supposed to get from that.
Right.
And now you're over here and still doing great things. And
right.
Getting even bigger and better. You know what I mean? Still getting national spotlight. So I feel like that's just, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's crazy. Like some people would feel like a trade-off in a sense and feel like they missing this and they missing that. But when you still could remain one of those ones in any choice.
I feel like I didn't really even miss anything either, because a lot of like behind the scenes was also like fun for me. So writing for other people and doing things like that, it's kind of like, if I had the opportunity, I still would. Like, I always say, like, if I knew any, like, up-and-coming artists or people that was, like, looking for stuff, you know, I just feel like I don't really just talk about it anymore. That's the only difference. So, like, if I made it, like, a more of a vocal point, I could possibly,
probably could.
You know, get back involved. I wouldn't want to be in the spotlight now. It's too old.
Do people know? Like, when they meet you and they know you see you doing your thing, doing this?
Some people know. Like, I've had maybe at least 2 times I've had customers come inside the restaurant and like, did you used to sing? And I'm like, why? And they're like, I saw you. I was at a performance and you was performing. So I always think stuff like that is funny. But some people know, some people don't. Most people don't, unless you like really like look into it. Yeah.
All in your business.
Yeah, like you.
Like me.
Yeah, like you. Like all in my business.
No, man. So where we at in this process?
So I just put a little squeeze of lemon juice. I'm about to put the egg yolks in, and then I have to start adding in some oil, and then that's how you mix it down and start creating the process.
Okay.
All right. I need like a little.
What you need?
This like a little trash can, a little trash basket.
Okay. Yeah, I got you too. Whatever's trash, I can throw it. You know. So I'm your sous chef today. You just let me know what you need.
Yeah, this is like messy part. So
which part you use or don't use?
The yolk.
Just the yolk, no whites.
And I just messed that up. It's all right. I'm gonna try to get most of it out. I ain't want to make a mess on the stove, but here we are.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We winging it.
It's okay.
We crack another one too. You know, got more eggs.
I got the yolk out. I got it out. Don't worry. That's the easy part to take out.
Okay.
All right.
So what made you come up with this? Like.
So, the grilled Caesar salad actually came from Gordan Ramsay. I think that when I talked to him about, like, so on the show, we really talk about me losing my passion for cooking because the business side of things kind of took over for me. So when him and I talked about different, like, food items and things like that, I just kind of really spoke about stuff that I was passionate about, things that I cared for. Oh yeah, things that I wanted to do. And I think that once they heard me start, speaking on certain things, they were interested in creating a new menu. So this is on our new menu. Just things that would ignite me to want to be in the kitchen again, to want me to be passionate about cooking again, because it was just like, I felt like a robot. I was there every day, making the same food every day, cooking every day. And it's like, I'm an artist. I'm not just a chef.
So it's about being creative as well.
And I felt like I was stuck because I have to make money. So I have to do what the people want. But creatively, I don't feel like I'm growing. I don't feel like I'm getting any better with my craft because I make the same thing. And it's been 7 years of making the same thing every day. It's like when I try to introduce like specials or new food items, it's like, they don't want it. They don't want nothing to do with it. They want the wings. They want this. They want that. So it's like I allow people to control, just my own personal feelings about being a chef and just going with the flow. I just started letting people just do whatever y'all want to do. Like even with some of the items on my menu, like I was bending and just letting the customers make up their own stuff. Like, and I didn't want to do that because I really took a lot of time and effort for like the dishes that I created and the way that I put them together. And I felt like after a certain amount of time, it's just like, whatever you want to do. You want to put chicken wings in your burger, put the chicken wings in the burger. Like, I'm tired of arguing with customers. Like, this is the stuff that they was coming in and asking of me to do. And it was like, what? You want me to do what? And then it's like, that's because TikTok. So like, world is changing. Things are changing. So people want to get a little more creative. I'm a classic food person. Right. I'm really trying to do a whole bunch of jazzy stuff. I'm just trying to do like the basis of things and make it good. Yeah. I don't need all this, a chicken fried donut and putting macaroni in the chicken wing and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm cool. Like I just but they started asking for it. I was giving it to them. I was doing things that I felt like were ridiculous. I was doing things that went against who I am as a chef, and it just was
worked though. Do you feel like it worked? You don't think?
I just was letting them do what they wanted. Yeah. And then they said that. Then they start calling my restaurant the Black Cheesecake Factory. So it was just like, you know what?
And you didn't like that?
No, because
people love Cheesecake Factory. I like Cheesecake Factory.
It was a joke because it was too many items on the menu. Oh, that's what the joke was. What it was. Yes, it was too many things.
That's part of why I love Cheesecake Factory though, because I hate going places and it's like, you got like 5 things to choose from, and it's like, then you end up going to, like if I go to Longhorn, I'm getting the same shit every time I go to Longhorn. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I go to most steakhouses, I'm getting the same shit. Like I don't see myself trying too many different things, but it's always nice to have some options.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I feel like though with men and not like to be like shady or whatever, y'all very like particular. Y'all eat the same thing all the time. Yeah. So I do feel like that's not unfamiliar that you would go to the same places or get the same thing. Yeah, because that's just kind of in the demographic of what y'all do. I don't have no measuring things. I'm gonna just do this by hand.
All right, that's how I cook. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
That's how I do it.
Okay, cool.
I feel like black people, we got a measuring cup by heart. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that so?
That's a feeling that you get in your soul when it's just the right amount. That's not how you season your food.
Sometimes, yeah, I guess so.
You get the sprinkling, and then something tell you like that's enough.
That's too much.
Before you can even taste it. You know what I mean? When you overdo it, you like, damn, I know how to fucked it up. And you ain't even tasted it yet, you already know.
Right.
Then you cook it, be like, I knew it was gonna be salty a little bit.
I'm cracking up. Yes.
That's how you be. I really be cooking in the kitchen, like for real. One of these days, I'm gonna showcase my skills on here. I ain't show the people yet.
Well, why not?
But yeah, I really be cooking.
Why not?
Because I like to focus on everybody else and get them there. This about you, ain't about me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? One day when we make it about me, I be making oxtail.
Okay.
I know how to make some Guyanian dishes too. So I just bought all this stuff for some pepper soup. You ever had light soup or pepper soup?
I have not.
I'm telling you, a hit with the fufu or the yam. Different.
I've had fufu, but I never had pepper soup.
Yeah, you gotta have a pepper soup. The pepper soup hit with the goat meat. Sometimes I put a little oxtail in there, a little smoked fish. See, that's the thing. See, we gotta get some restaurants that kind of like infuse some little African culture with the American side at the same time. I agree. African spots be having some stuff, but it's like, then that's all they got. It's like, imagine if you could go somewhere and you get a little bit of everything a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A little extra culture to it. But yeah, I try a little everything. A little salt and pepper. Where the salt and pepper at?
It's right here.
Oh, you got it already.
Well, no, I don't. But
Oh, you see it though. There you go. Look, see, you know your way around the kitchen more than I do.
I'm cracking up.
Better than me.
I could just see stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so what would be the next part of the process once we get this together? So
then we're just going to put a little bit of, because I'm going to cook the salad first and then I'm going to do the shrimp afterwards. Okay. But we're just going to put a little bit of, we would normally use olive oil, but we only got vegetable oil. So we're just going to put a little tiny little bit just to kind of grease the pan. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to cut the romaine in half and then we're going to put it face down inside of here and then we're going to let it cook for a little bit.
Go do you thug? Okay. You know what I'm saying? They gave me the little 5-minute warning, so we still gonna let you do your thing. I don't want to have you cooking all along and make you feel like I didn't. You know, you was working in that kitchen smooth just so you can eat.
Not just so you can eat.
Yeah, everything I just be doing is just so I can eat food.
I'm crying.
I went viral for a chicken wing with Gilly, and now this went crazy. One of your first commercials was with Wallow.
Yes.
What did that do for you? Like, did that have a big impact on
the restaurant?
The restaurant?
Yeah, absolutely. The people love Wallow. We love Wallow. So, you know, it always is good. You know, the ladies too. So he gets all the ladies coming down there as well. They coming down there. So, I mean, it was definitely in the beginning of when I first opened. Mm-hmm. So it was like good to have because he had a following then. Yeah. Well, he's a huge person now, but he had like a following then, so like people would come down.
Yeah, he was like, rolling. He hit the ground running, so it was like people was watching him from the rip.
Yes.
And you opened up about 2016, and he probably did the commercial like 17.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it was definitely early on. Yes. I just asked because I know like being in this business, we always wonder, like that's always the thing. Like, does it really help to have, you know, to pay these people to do certain promotions and stuff like that? Not like Wallow per se, but anybody.
Well, you know I never paid anybody.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all got some friends and stuff like that.
Well, no, not even that. I just like for things to kind of be organic. I would just rather invite you down there and then you get to experience it for yourself. Most people, when they come, they actually enjoy it. They want to talk about it. They want to share it. So I love that, you know, people come in my space and they bang with it. Like they mess with it. So, yes.
The vibe is right.
Yes, the vibe is right. It's always a vibe in there. The music is good. Mm-hmm. You know, they like the girls hang out in there. So it's always like a good place.
It's a nice ambiance.
It is.
In every which way.
Yes.
Nah, that's what's up. Pretty girls cook.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, you definitely got one of the cool spots. Like I remember, it was, like when y'all opened up, it was definitely like from the rip, it was on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, and that wasn't what I anticipated it to be, but that's kind of what it turned around to be.
What did you expect? Like jumping into the restaurant industry?
A little bit of background. I was catering.
Facts. You was catering first. Yes. It was Pretty Girls Catering, right?
It was still Pretty Girls Cook, but it was just a catering company.
Okay.
In the beginning, and I wanted to get a bigger space. I was doing it out of my house, out of my kitchen, in my home, so it wasn't that big in there. So I'm like, I gotta find a space. So initially, I opened a restaurant just with the thought of having a space to cater out of, and you know, my friends would come. Like I thought I would still be doing meal prep while I was in the restaurant. Like I didn't think, like I created like a small menu. Like it was like originally 11 items, but when I made the menu, I just thought it was something for people to get while they were there. And my grand opening, we sold out. It was so many people there. And like every day after, from when we first opened, it just kept going and going and going. And we've been growing ever since.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get to this food. Let me address the people. See, people, I don't know how we doing this. All right. So while Miss Dom finished this up, we're going to plate everything so y'all can see exactly how What's the name of this dish? I know you said
It's
it's
just
a
a
hot
grilled.
salad.
It's a grilled Caesar salad.
A grilled Caesar salad.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
She said it's just called the grilled Caesar salad, but it's something special because I ain't never seen one with anchovies in it. So, but yeah, so y'all stay tuned so y'all can check out and see what that look like. Y'all already know who it is. Your boy Smooth Cooking Up 215. We be right back. Let's go. You already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth Cooking Up 215, man. And we here with one of our esteemed sponsors, Shakeem of Tomlin & Co. A black. I mean, how you want to be? What category do you put yourself in?
So you got it right. A black-owned watch micro brand.
There we go.
There you go. So we specialize in timepieces. This is my debut collection. It's illustrious.
Exquisite timepieces, I must say.
You like them? I see you got,
got
yours on.
You know, I had to get one. Shout out my man from Homeland Healthcare. You know what I mean? What is Will House Homeland Healthcare now?
Oh, my man Mel.
Yeah. That's my guy. He put me on. I said, oh, I need that. I need you one. You know, and you and I have since built our relationship now. And there we go.
No, definitely. I appreciate you
Yeah.
having me on. So like I was saying, this is my debut collection. It's celestial calendar. Made of 316L stainless steel, Japanese 6P double O Miyota movement, you know, sunburst style, you know, luxury, man.
This is luxury. And what I like about it, man, is this shit is better than a lot of things that's on the market.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the feel, the quality,
no, I appreciate
the look of it. Like this, ooh, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man.
They stopping and they looking every time, you know.
No,
This is that, man. So I definitely commend you on your craftsmanship.
And that's what we specialize in, craftsmanship. We're not just throwing stuff at the wall saying with stick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started designing this back in 2020, and then like it took over the years for me to finally launch. And I just launched in April of this year, 2025. So I was working behind the scenes for 5 years trying to get this off the line.
5 years.
Yep.
Well, let the people know how they could get their hands on the Tomlin & Co.
You can reach me directly at Tomlin & Co. on Instagram, or you could hit me up on the website, TomlinandCompany.com. That's TomlinandCompany.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure we put that at the bottom for y'all, man. So make sure y'all support. Go get y'all Tomlin & Co. You know, use Cooking Up 215 as your code. You know what I'm saying? We might throw a little extra
free shipping. It gets shipped out to you for free. Cooking Up 215.
Yeah,
that's what we want.
There we go. Code Cooking Up 215. Give you some free shipping. I promise you. You get one of these, you're not gonna need nothing else. I promise.
And we got it covered. It don't matter what you want. We got flavors for you.
And it ain't hitting you, breaking your head. I'm telling you, this is what you need, boy. Get you a Tomlin & Co. You already know what it is. Your boy Smooth. It's my guy Shakeem. We out of here. Let's
appreciate you having me.
You all right?
Peace.
It's our favorite part of the show.
That's your favorite?
Yes, sir. Ah, chef, what you got cooking?
You already know.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, and we right back at it. Still here with Miss Dominique Ryan, the owner of Pretty Girls Cook. Pretty Girls Cook.
Yes.
There we go. All right. So, how long were you the main chef of the restaurant?
Well, I had an assistant as soon as I opened, but maybe for like the first 3 years.
For the first 3 years?
Yeah, I was on the line, and then after that, like I would say, like around the time of the pandemic, I started getting more people in there because I couldn't be in there because I had a lot of problem solving to do.
Right.
So I had to take a lot of time off the line.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay. That felt good to finally get look. See, I did it at the moment.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Well,
to slide over
right.
so you could fit.
For those who was watching, the first half, Miss Dominique prepared this nice grilled Caesar salad.
With grilled shrimp.
With grilled shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Grilled Caesar salad. I get it though, because it's a grilled Caesar salad. Like, even without the shrimp, it's still a grilled Caesar salad.
Yes, we still grilled the salad.
Facts.
Yes.
Now I understand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now okay. I get you. All right, so now this is the time we get to dig in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you got it the wrong way.
Which one I'm supposed to have it? Like this?
Yep.
Okay, so keep it like that.
And then you could cut it down.
Okay. And you like cut your little strips and everything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a Caesar salad boy too. Like, I love a Caesar salad.
And the dressing was,
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, that's probably what I'm most excited to taste is the dressing. Because you put the anchovies and everything in there. So I feel like that's different. I got to see what that's like. That's good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Like when you cook it, it kind of makes it a little softer, but it doesn't taste.
It's not like, not anchovy, like.
Oh, the dressing? No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Are you talking about the romaine?
Yes.
Because I'm sure for those who don't know, like they probably would think that the anchovies are overwhelming.
The Caesar.
Mm-hmm. It's right.
Thank you.
It's right. So is this like a how has this been selling? You said this is new to the menu, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's rubbing off on people. I think people are excited because it's something different.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't mind ordering and trying it. Like when they're like, it's a grilled Caesar, like they think we was missing a word, like grilled chicken.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it's just a grilled Caesar salad. And they like, oh, so the salad is cooked? I'm like, yes. They're like, all right, let's try it. Like they give it a go and they enjoy it. So they've been liking some of the new items off the new menu.
Okay. So let's talk about this whole experience with the Gordan Ramsay thing as a whole.
Okay.
So how did this even come about? How did you end up on his show to begin with?
So originally, we were told that we were going to be recording for a show called Restaurant Refresh.
Mm-hmm.
Someone reached out to me via DM.
Mm-hmm.
They DM'd me and then they also called the store. So it was like I was busy that week. So I got on the phone. I'm like, hey, I got your DM. I'm a little busy. I'll call you on Monday. So when I spoke with the guy, he was just saying like, we're looking for restaurants that been open for a while. Maybe we're like in a prime, but now, things have changed and maybe I need like a little sprucing up, a little refresher. We want to document it and make, it's going to be like on like a reality show.
Mm-hmm.
So initially I kind of thought it was something like, YouTube, Zeus Network, like something on a smaller scale, just like some type of reality show. And they came in and was like talking to us. And then they was like, okay, so y'all going to come back the next day. So I thought that they were going to put like hidden cameras in the store because I knew we were doing reality TV. So I'm thinking like maybe they want, drama or they want to see something spiced up or, but when we got there, it was like a full-on production set. Like it was trailers and the block was blocked off and it was security. And it was like, I was like, wait, this ain't giving you.
This ain't looking like,
heck no. Like they actually nailed cameras in the walls everywhere. They were motion censored where we were walking around. They had like full-on sound equipment set up and hidden like behind places. And so everywhere we was like mic'd and recorded, like the hallway, the closet, the bed kitchen area. So I was like, oh, this ain't no small production. Like I thought people were just gonna be following us around with cameras, and it was like, this is real. So once I seen it was like on a
whole nother
higher level, I still didn't know that Gordan Ramsay was the host. Like they, after we filmed the first day, they did kind of let us know like there'll be a host. We just have not revealed who the host is yet. So even with it being called like Gordan Ramsay Secret Service and all that, we did not know any of those things.
Wow.
We didn't know that he was sneaking in the store. We didn't know he was sending in trained Hell's Kitchen winner chefs to critique us. Like we didn't know any of that. Like I watched the show, but I didn't recognize the gentleman that came in my store. That was an undercover
chef. Yeah.
Yes. And it definitely was, a fun experience. But yeah, it came directly out of a DM.
Yeah. I was really wondering, like, cause just like Love and Hip Hop, they say it's reality. They act like these people don't know that we're critiquing them, and the whole time it's like they had to get y'all signed paperwork and all that stuff somehow. So it was like I always question the validity of it or how how much is really true or not.
Right.
But for real, you really didn't know, and that was a full on situation.
Yes,
that's crazy.
It was. Like I definitely thought it was just gonna be, a smaller scale. They won't record us. Maybe they wanted a little drama. But that wasn't even it. Like
you was expecting a little Wii TV.
Yep. Not necessarily WeTV, but
I think we be on their drama joint or the Zeus, or, you know what I mean?
right. I just didn't think it was gonna be on such a large scale as it was being on Fox. Like that's major. Like it's everywhere, international. I've been in other countries, and you watch Fox, so I'm sure when he's a huge staple in the culinary
around the world.
industry. So
Around the world, global.
You like the salad?
I love the salad. You see, I'm turning it up. I really eat. I get busy. Like people think I'm gonna keep it cute. I don't listen.
Okay.
We gonna talk. We gonna eat.
Okay.
Just like if we was in the kitchen chilling and vibing, I'm gonna eat this food. We gonna talk. You know what I mean? And vibe out. I really want to get crazy on them because I told you somebody I need a knife. I'll pick this up straight like this.
Oh, okay.
Get busy.
Well, I know. That's why I was saying get the knife. I don't want you to get messy, but okay, get down.
They know it get all in my bed and all that.
I'm screaming.
But this salad is definitely. I will order this for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those. And that dressing, I love that dressing. It's like I feel like I want to say I taste it. That's probably where the salty, slight little, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's there, but you just wouldn't know. But it's there.
Right. It was a remix, so it's a little bit better at the store. But I'm glad you still got the base of it.
I got the vibe.
Okay.
I understand where we headed with it. You know what I'm saying? I like that. So, what has been the response since being on the show and everything like that?
The response is good. I think that right now, it's more so the customers, my originals and my day ones getting used to the new menu. I've merged the two now at this point. Initially, I love Gordan's menu. I love what he did because, my episode, when you watch or whoever watches it, because it's on Hulu now, mine was more like a passion project. Like mine wasn't really, too much tearing down of the food and what I do. Like he never complained about my food or said our food was nasty or, it were some things, of course it's TV. So you have to do some things to, jazz it up a little bit. To come back from. But outside of that, we were, let me just be clear, we never were serving bad mussels to anybody, just in case the people are wondering. It's all for TV. But I liked the way that it was edited in the manner of, showing that I was going through the motions of financial things that were the business side of it. And then that made me kind of get away from the cooking side of it because I was so scared to get back into that space of the business side being all over the place and not having control over that. I couldn't even think forward into being creative anymore or to be able to start cooking again. So the response, is still, people are, weaning onto the new menu. So I had to throw a couple of the classic dishes back, but the new menu, it inspired me. It jump-started me. It brought me, happiness and joy and excitement. Like every time I think about it, like
bring some life back.
Yes. It made me want to be back in my kitchen again. It made me want to work back inside my restaurant again and get on that line with the girls and jump in and help them. And, just everything he said, it just was like an eye opener. Like, I know that we do things to make money and to be able to survive, but at the same time, if it's killing your passion, it ain't gonna make sense. And that's what it was doing for me. It was like making the same stuff every day. I felt like a robot and I was just getting tired and I was just going through the motions. So the response is working itself out. I think that, some people don't like change. And people don't like change.
Love no change.
No, so that's the only thing is just trying to get them to try it, and then once they come on, they try it,
and then they get it. Yeah,
good. But
they do it every time. Like people act like they want it the exact same, and leave that alone. Don't touch that. Right. And it's like try the new one, and then then talk to me. You know what I mean?
And every time, like I've literally had some of my regulars come. And they'll try one thing each time that they come. And they're like, it's still so good. Like, I do miss this. I do miss the no slack. And I do miss the dirty. But I do like the new braised short rib. I do like your ribeye steak. I love those charbroiled oysters. I love the crab cakes.
Charbroiled oysters pop, though.
I know. They're my favorite. But that's kind of what happened. Like, the conversations that I had with Gordan, he heard me. and he created the menu based off of the things that I talked about. I love to cook or I love to eat. Like, because they asked me, like, what do you like to eat? Where you eat? What do
Made
you
it more about you.
So they did, and I think it kind of like, it threw a loop to my customer. So that's why I was like, because now I feel like, to be honest, when you look at the menu, it does give seafood restaurant. And that's kind of my thing. I mean, it's originally where I started selling crabs at a bar. But, you know, I know how to make anything. I think I can create anything. Whatever you give me, I'm going to try to execute it. So at the end of the day, the menu was based off of things that I could tell that we talked about. Like, they listened to me and they heard it and they made it make sense. So that's why I really would like for my customers, like my day ones plus new people, to just try it, because it still has that Pretty Girls Cook love in it. It still
gonna love
it. It does.
Okay. And so what's your plans for the future from here? Like, where do you take Pretty Girls Cook it from here?
So Pretty Girls Cook is doing a few things. For one, I think that I'm moving forward with introducing the world to Dominique, the chef. I think that people have not seen, you know, what I could do outside of the business. And I think that that's kind of where I'm going to start with showcasing, you know, just some of the things that I want to do. I can't really say everything yet, but we coming up on our anniversary in October. So October will be 8 years that I've been in business. So we got, you know, it's like we ready to like throw some things out there for people to see coming soon. But a lot of it will be focused on, you know, just a few changes and along with the things that Gordan has done for me. And then also including myself with being able to step in front of Pretty Girls Cook for a long time. I never wanted to be on the camera. I never wanted to be the face or the forefront. I wanted the business to speak for itself. I wanted the food to speak for itself. So as you said, like, people know me. I'm pretty popular, but I didn't want that to be the reason why you come. I really wanted you to come because the food is good here. Like, I get it. It's pretty girls. So you want to come and see the pretty girls in the kitchen. I got the pretty girls in the kitchen, but I don't always have to be there either. So I think that, you know, those are the things that now I would like to be able to showcase myself and my artistry to everybody now. I think that this kind of helped me be more comfortable in being in front of camera and, you know, putting my face to the name of the business. A lot of people didn't know, but I'm okay with it now.
They know.
Now they know.
And you
and now they know more of my business because of you.
Yeah, I put it all out there. They're going to know everything.
Yes.
They know everything. So what, like, you know, for those, you know, I'm sure it's a lot of young ladies, especially in Philly. I feel like the women in Philly, when they come to the cooking, they've been really getting busy. And they putting it down. So if you could give somebody some tips on how to make that transition, how to go from, you know, selling those meals and doing those catering gigs to actually opening up that restaurant and taking that leap.
I think that the first step is always having integrity in what you do. Don't ever try to backdoor, shortchange. Keep integrity in everything you do when you're selling products, whether you selling food or you creating a restaurant. As long as you keep the same type of integrity in the food, I think that the transition part is easy. Always ask a bunch of questions. Don't ever feel like if you don't think you know everything. I think that when you're trying to get in the business world, I think that's kind of where I felt like I was speaking to people about what I wanted to do, and it really wasn't given like so much supportive. So I felt like maybe if I asked more questions and seemed more like, you know, if I seem more
like I need your help or I'm taking
not
your
necessarily,
advice
but like no. Like, I just feel like just before you jump into stuff, I think that you should just kind of ask more questions about things. Like, don't just jump out the window. Take your time. Take your time. Ask questions. You know, get as much information about the things that you're going to do before you jump into doing them. And then the other part is like building a team. I think that people don't know, like, this is a lot of work. Being a restaurant owner and just even being a chef is a lot of work. So you only as good as the people that can work with you. You can't do everything by yourself. Building a team in the beginning before things get greater will always kind of help you propel and get to the next level easier. Because I feel like I was all alone with my parents. So if I had more of a team in the beginning, then maybe some of the mistakes that I made, I would have never made.
Had to go through.
And if I asked more questions, then I wouldn't.
When you say ask more questions, like what you was like assuming you knew everything pretty much?
Well, I think that I just went into it from a perspective of being a chef, not a business owner.
Right.
So a lot of the things that I did was just off of my own thought process. Like,
Gotcha.
oh, I think we should do this, or I think we should do that. Not really like trying to do your research and seeing what you should do as a restaurant owner. How many chairs should you have? What kind of chairs should you have? How should the menu be placed? How should the menu be created? Like, I created my menu before I built my kitchen.
Right.
So it was kind of like, all right, I need something else now. Like, or you need to do this. Like, it's like you have to kind of put everything in like a timetable, I guess. Like, one thing at a time. And I just was going through I was winging it because, like I said, it wasn't really it wasn't in my mind. It wasn't never like a restaurant for the people. It was like some place for me to cater out of and entertain my friends and my family. Like, I like to entertain. I like to cook and have people over. So it was like, all right, we just gonna get our own space. Like, it was for me and my friends. It wasn't really for the people, and the people loved it.
And that was this.
They loved it from day one. I just didn't expect it to come out the way that it did.
And you're here now.
I know.
Well, I really do appreciate you so much. Like you said, you do have other things coming up. Let the people know how to keep up with you, follow your journey,
So we're on Instagram at YesPGC. We are still building some things. We're restructuring our website at the moment. So we have to wait for that. And then we're at 1016 North Marshall Street. That's Philadelphia, PA, 19123. We're off of 6th and Girard. And I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Yeah, so make sure y'all go on Hulu.
Yes.
Check our episode out.
Episode 9 on Hulu, Season 1, Gordan Ramsay's Secret Service.
There you go. And make sure y'all go down there, man. Go support. We tell you all the time, support so all these people can stay out of court. Nobody doing nothing they're supposed to be doing outside, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love that.
But no, we really do appreciate it. This food was amazing.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all got to see it Whip It Up live yourself. First time right here in Cooking Up 215.
Yes.
We really do appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Of course.
Listen, y'all already know it is your boy Smooth, Miss Dominique Ryan, Cooking Up 215, and we out of here. Let's go.